ADD, the king of 8-bit zen, pixel skies and power-ups, he's the retro pro, blasting through the past on his vintage video, fireballs and mushroom dreams, pixel wolves and moonlit streams, every jump's a story, every level's a tale, old school power never fails, old guy ADD, bring the games to life, dodging fire, chasing stars, pixel perfect strife, button mash, rewind the past, it's a wild spree, stream the dream,
What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. It's Old Guy ADD here. I'm going to play some Sonic 1. Good morning, afternoon, evening some places. My title is ADD in the AM because when I titled this show, it was 10:30 in the morning. I was like, cool, I'll start soon. 2.5 hours later. Seriously. All right. What's up, Jody? Thank you for the share. Sorry, my son Lucas has a meltdown when his Switch dies, and we don't let him play it while it charges because he just needs to take a break. But he sure is into his Switch now, man. It's crazy. Crazy how good he is at playing it. Darn it, there was 2 songs going. I need to keep an eye out for that. Hey Annie, welcome in. How you doing, Annie? Thanks so much for joining. Welcome in.
From the Leaf Village to a plumber's pipe, anime vibes and retro hype. Controller in hand, he rewrites
Patrick Keller.
Dojo, where nostalgia schools. Coins are clinking, hearts restored. Retro thunder can't be ignored. Every pixel sparks a fire. This old guy's got what you require. Old guy ADD, bring the games to life. Dodging fire, chasing stars, pixel perfect strife, button mash, rewind the past, it's a wild
I'm doing great, thank you. Been a good morning.
dream, old guy AD.
Patrick Keller, anybody would be lucky to have you as their first viewer on YouTube, brother.
Press start and hold tight, here we go again.
Boy, that goal horn is long. Take an aspirin. What's up with Lucas? Oh, okay. I told him. Well, no, I to put it on charge. Spencer, I'm good. Always good to catch AD stream. AD stream, thank you. volume's loud. Thank you. It's because I ended last night with Xbox 360, and Xbox 360's in-game volume is so quiet, so I'm gonna have to go inside the emulator settings and turn up the in-game volume on the 360 emulator. Oh, boo. Oh, the game volume I can tell was loud just by where it was on my equalizer. For sure. Thanks. Thanks, Patrick. Appreciate it, buddy. Oop. Hold on just a second. I just noticed something. I really just like the look of this when it's scaled better. There we go. Oh, that was close. I almost got it. What's up, Eric Butler? Good afternoon. Oh, hold on. Where is the star goal? Hey, thank you so much, Patrick Keller. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta find the actual star goal and why it's not up. Here we go. All right, now that I have it. Whoa, dude, thank you so much. Sorry, y'all, now you're seeing my OCD at play. Yours are much better. Fortina's flashing me. Wonderful, do it again. Now she's waving her bum on the way out. Hey, you want some fries to go with that shake? Just cook some crinkle fries. I saw boobies and I like those too.
He's looking at me.
Oh man, they're like zombies. You open the door, they just come piling out. Oh man. Here we go. And boom, real quick here. A couple screens from Patrick Keller. Thank you so much. Yeah, is my star goal seeing its own set of stars? That's funny. It got knocked out.
Oh.
What? Is it? I put some Neospore. I turn on the light. Is it? Because it. Hold on. Oh, that looks better. I put. Yeah, it looks better than it did before. He just got some really dry, just really bad diaper rash. Hey, take that Neosporin right there real quick and rub some more on it. That Vaseline, it's right there. What? The Vaseline, it's in a little tube. Hey, you used to like textures like that. It'll be fine. Yep, you gotta learn how to be stronger than a 1-year-old, sweetie. She claims she's not stronger than our 1-year-old children. Me too, I love this game as well. Welcome in, Bob. That makes a baker's dozen, Bob. Annie Timberlake said hello. You have to be able to control a 1-year-old.
He doesn't mind if it's up.
Well, of course he does. She can't.
It's strong.
Could you change Owen and Tabby's diapers? Most of the time, because they're a little weakling. I make strong kids. I'm just kidding, y'all. I was being silly, but her kids were preemies and they are very tiny. He's clapping. Tabby's really starting to grow though. Tabby's starting to get big. She's gonna be a whole 5 foot nothing like her mom.
Ow! Hold my hair.
Gotta wait about 16 more years to start pulling girls' hair there, Nathan. Mom's giving me a look. Last night, I told Owen, I was saying, yeah, you know what I got with your mom? Because your mom's cheap and fun. And I was like, she likes cheap food, and she's a fun person. Next time you meet a nice girl, tell her she's cheap. She'll love it. And Corinne's sitting there giving me the look. So I got the opportunity to say, I have the opportunity to say things now that gets me the look. The funny look. And yeah, of course she's looking at me the whole time, and I say, Owen, don't really say that. I'm not going to tell you why. You won't understand that for a while. Don't tell a woman she's cheap. Unless you've been with her for a long time and you can joke with her really well. Like your mom. Oh, it totally is bottle time. That boy is nuzzled. It was funny. Sanic. Thank you again, Patrick Keller, for the stars. Appreciate that. And the super chat. I don't know, there for a minute though, I felt like Ralph Wiggum.
Hey, knock it off! There's a kid back there!
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. I mean, you know, realistically though, you know, Corinne is, she, you know, one thing I did enjoy is she could have fun. Like our first date, we went to the dollar store, and I'm not kidding. So a dollar store date is honestly like, is a great first date. And you know why? Because it lets you know if the person is there for the money, which I don't have a lot of it, or it's or if they're there for you. And Corinne and I had so much fun at the Dollar Tree. Our first date was a dollar store dinner, and we just had a fun time. But I think it's a good idea to go to, like, you know, someplace cheap for the first date, man. Someplace you can walk around and see what the person picks and see what they're into. You know, it gives you an idea of what kind of person they are. You know, you can tell a lot from what someone picks up at the dollar store, you know. But honestly, if a lady will go to a dollar store with you and she'll have a good time, you know, that's probably a lady you could spend the rest of your life with, man. I don't know. But that was our first date. Hey, what did we get from the dollar store for our first date dinner? I know you'll remember. That makes sense. I get it, right? It was fun, right? Yeah. What do you mean I don't like to do things with that? I do like to do things with that. You just made too many crotch goblins.
You did.
It's 50-50. I mean, you're right. I definitely did more of the work because you just lay there. But, you know, most definitely. You show me your boobs again?
No.
What do you mean I wish? I mean, yeah, of course I do. Anyway. All right, here we go. What's up, Justin Vogel? How you doing, man? One day I'll be working at a shoe store. Coming home. And you'll be trotting around in heels and a leopard shirt. Love and marriage, goes together like a horse and carriage. This I'll tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Love and marriage. Marriage. Yeah, that's a good TV show, Mark Paya. How you doing, man? Mark Paya in the Skya. Welcome in. She can eat bonbons all day. 'Twas a good show. Married with Children's a great show. We need more Al Bundys in the world. The world was a better place when Al Bundy was a character on TV. We didn't have little bitches running around getting a trophy for losing. Little Johnny got 17th place. Good job, little Johnny. Here's a trophy. Oh, it looks just like the first place trophy guy. Great. First place trophy kid. Why did he get a trophy? I won. He lost. Man, I'm so glad I grew up in a generation where you learn how to fucking lose, you know?
Who?
Just the... Hold on. What is everyone having for lunch? I stole a pizza pie from the Ninja Turtles. Shh. Justin Vogel, Taco Tuesday. Let's get it. Let's give him something to taco about. Hey, that's an idea. The place up the street. Let's give him something to taco about. Taco Tuesday. Hold on just a second. I got something fun for that. You son of a bitch. Here we go. It's Taco Tuesday. Here we go. Just in time. Thank you so much, Justin Vogel. You're awesome, dude. I'm thinking of a fried bologna sandwich with sweet pickles. Fucking yum. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I would probably put some New York cheddar on that too. Or just some good old American cheese, man. I like American cheese. I don't care if it's fake. I like it. I add a couple slices of macaroni to a couple slices of American cheese to the macaroni. Always have to have cheese. Yeah, fried bologna sandwiches are good. Is bologna just a flat hot dog? I get to go to the dispo today. Ooh, American cheese. America, fuck yeah. Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah. All right.
If there's no American cheese, I will destroy you with my space modulator.
All right, here we go.
It's easy being cheesy. Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
All right. Let's wait it out this time. I did that with one hand, finger on the button, thumb on the toggle. One on the X, one on the analog. Sanic. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Thanks again. Oh my god, you got Marvin the Martian's voice down perfect. Thank you. I do enjoy mimicking Marvin the Martian. I mimic a lot of things, and I had to tell my, just like I looked it up a while ago. I'm like, why do I mimic shit? And it's like it's a stemming thing. Oh shit, I just did that twice in a row. Gosh dang it. What Sega games did you play as a kid? And you can mention as many as you want. What was your first Sonic? Was it Sonic 1, 2, or 3? Did you ever play Sonic? Maybe you're old, like Patrick Keller, and never played it. I'm just kidding, man. I deserve that. Welcome to the Circus of Values. Ching-ching, ching-ching. BioShock.
Where is the kaboom? Where is the earth-shattering kaboom?
Yeah, Marvin the Martian was always one of my favorite characters. Your first Sonic was number 2? Nice. Hey, hey, hey. Chris Frederick. Chris Frederick, the moderator king. My uncle's prized possession was his Sega Saturn and Sonic games he never let us play, but we did play Super Nintendo a lot. There were 3 Sonic games for Super Nintendo, for Sega Saturn. There was... one is called Sonic Jam. And Sonic Jam is Sonic 1, 2, and I believe Sonic Spinball. And then... what's the other Sonic games for Saturn? Maybe there's only 2. I remember playing Sonic 2 with Cheetos. That's how you know you got true skill. Cold chill. I remember playing with Sonic 2. Playing Sonic 2 with Cheetos. Get that Cheeto dust on your fingers. Let's see here. Let me look up. I'm forgetting now. Sega Saturn Sonic games. Sonic R, that's right. There's Sonic R. Oh, there is 3. Sonic Jam, Sonic R, and Sonic 3D Blast. That's what I thought. Man, I couldn't remember. I only have 0 of them. Sonic R was a racing game and like the closest thing that they got to a 3D Sonic. Sonic Jam had this really cool 3D room that you could check out, like a hub world. Chris Knapp, don't give a crap. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Chris Frederick, how you doing today, buddy? Remember Sonic 2 with Cheetos? That was terrible, right? Yeah, getting Cheeto dust in your controllers, no good. Ugh. This part bothers me. Let's see, I need to open regular OBS. So I finally downloaded 16 games from my 61 games that say they'll run on the Steam Deck. That's pretty cool. I'm also trying to think of other Xbox 360 games that I may want to download. I downloaded 99 Nights. Do you remember that game? I have a physical copy of that game. Plus I downloaded something else I forget. Mortal Kombat. Just to have ease of access to it, but again, I have a physical copy of that too. Oh, man. Xbox 360 had some amazing games. Sonic was fun, but I never played it a lot. I really was into RPGs, so I played a crap ton of Phantasy Star 1 through 4. Nice! I was too ADD for RPGs. I need the constant action, platforming, jumping, fighting, you know, and also too, you can't really help what you get as a kid. I never got a lot of RPGs as a kid. I started off with Mario 1, went to Back to the Future, went to Ninja Gaiden, Contra, you know, Ninja Turtles, Adventure Island, you know. Oh, okay. And then I had a Sega. The next system I got was a Sega Genesis 2. And that came with Sonic 2. My very next game I got for Sega was Xmen. I forget what my third game was for Sega. Oh, third, fourth, and fifth game for Sega I got all at the same time. It was Ninja Turtles, Mortal Kombat, and Streets of Rage 2. It was amazing. My dad used to travel when he was alive. He would travel for a living working on Anheuser-Busch plants or anywhere that carried the hydraulics that he built, sold, and specialized in. And he would go to pawn shops just all the time. Pawn shops, little shops here and there. And he would always come home with a video game. And so I remember, the next system I got after Nintendo was a Game Boy. But then, of course, Genesis was the first 16-bit system that I got. And if anybody else has any stories like that, let me know. But my dad loved buying used games, and probably is the reason why I became such a big collector, because he got me very used to, you know, receiving a new game like probably once every couple weeks to 3 months, maybe. Sometimes I would go maybe 3 or 4 months without him coming home with a game. Maybe he didn't see anything. Maybe it was stuff I already had. Or maybe he just didn't know if I would like it or not, or maybe it was too expensive. I don't know. But I remember some of the games I remember him coming home with was, and I always, no matter what, I always tried to play what he brought me because I knew that if he didn't, I knew that he would stop. Alvin, thank you. And I didn't want him to feel unappreciated either. Even as a kid, I understood that, you know, like that was his way of showing that, you know, he cared for me or whatever by, you know, coming home with something. And so I always tried to play it no matter what. Some of the games I remember him coming home with were Radar Mission, this weird Game Boy game that is actually Battleship essentially, and like NFL for Game Boy, Ninja Turtles, the Fall of the Foot Clan for Game Boy, RoboCop for Nintendo, Gremlins 2 for Nintendo. He one time came home with Gremlins 2 and this controller right here. You guys remember this thing? The NES Max. Not selling this. This is an original price tag from when I bought this like 20 years ago. We don't sell anything here other than just nothing. Just fun. Fun entertainment, just so you guys know. Just anyway. Disclaimers. Let's see, what other games do I remember him coming home with? He came home with a Sega Saturn game one time. Woo, NES Max. Excellent, ADD, said Chris. He came home with a Sega Saturn game one time. I think, as a kid, I got Contra and Bases Loaded at the same time. Dude, does anyone here remember a newspaper called The Thrifty Nickel? It's still around, but it was Craigslist before Craigslist. And my dad used to get so much stuff out of the Thrifty Nickel. And I remember one morning I saw him on the phone, and he must have just went to someone's house or met him somewhere, like we do on Facebook Marketplace, and he bought these two games, Contra and Bases Loaded. I used to have the NES Advantage, never had the NES Max though. A couple of my friends back then had the NES Max. You know what? You had the better. The NES Advantage, way better than the Max. The Max eventually hurts your thumb, and then you don't even, the inside little trackball thing, it's terrible. It's awful. I hated it as a kid, but I still used it. Once again, because everything my dad got me, I played with or I used, because I just knew, I just, as a kid, I just understood that I needed to appreciate what I got, or else I don't know. I just knew that, I just knew my dad. He was the appreciate what you get or you don't get any more type of guy. And I wanted more games. It's hot in here. Hold on. I didn't say that about my mom, Michael. I said that about Cortina. But I was kidding. I was telling Owen, hey Owen, when you're older, a good compliment for a lady is you're cheap and fun. But I was just kidding because I wanted to get a look. I wanted to get a rise out of Cortina, and then I told Owen, don't tell a lady that. It's not a good thing to just say. It's just a joke. But yes. Senses of humor are wonderful. Kyle Haley, welcome in. Shit. That was no one's fault but my own. That's much better. I can already feel the cool. My dad used to hit the local thrift store, come home with treasures. Let's see. My dad used to hit the local thrift store every Monday, or for the half off sales, and come home with treasures. He had an eye. That's awesome. My dad used to go to this place too. This level brings back PTSD. Wouldn't worry, Mikey. Being frugal in a sense, no disrespect, but he was smart. My mom bought me Awesome Possum. I digress. I had a Sega and an SNES. I never went without, and we weren't rich. Right. Yep. And that's how we are. We have 5 kids. How fuck do you think we make it? You know? Man, I can balance a budget on a toothpick. But I love how that, yeah, no, for sure. I'm glad it made you laugh, Michael. No, that is seriously how we make it, you know? Like today for breakfast, we had cheap cube steak. You know, she bought, we had basically homemade Salisbury steak for breakfast, a gravy packet and a cheap thing of 4 meat patties that she found. And it was delicious. It was good, and I had a hard-boiled egg. Last night we had leftover spaghetti and pizza. We make big meals and we make them last, and we may, you know, spend like, you know, probably, you know, a little money on food throughout the month, but never anything ridiculous. You know, we don't go ham buying stuff for the kids. We give them a $15 allowance every month. Every month they get forward to picking out one thing for $15, or they can save their allowance. Actually, I give them little bonuses too because they help out so much. So they've been getting $20 a month lately. But man, I would have fucking loved to get $20 a month as a kid. Like, I'm trying to do for them what I would have liked to have as a kid. You know how we all do with our kids. So I give them each a $20 allowance. So thank you for the stars and super chats. 20 of that goes to Owen and Tabby. And I give them the option to save it if they want something bigger, like, oh, that's an awesome new game, like, cool, save up 3 months of allowance, you know. So, but every once in a while we go outside, and I know, right, as an 8-year-old, no, there's nothing wrong with shopping at a thrift store. You know what? My friend one time, this is a long time ago, a friend of mine and his girlfriend, her and I got into a dispute over the fact that she was saying that we shouldn't, like, me and my girlfriend loved going to thrift stores and just finding good deals, and she loved, you know, she would go there and get clothes, and, you know, I would find video games, and my friend's girlfriend at the time had a problem with it, and she's like, well, that stuff is for poor people. I'm like, well, I'm poor people. I made like $1,700 a month at the time, you know. I mean, there wasn't much. I was like 20, maybe I made like $2,300 a month or something like that, and I'm like, I'm poor. You know. Like, I wasn't rich by any means. I want that $10 coffee table. Back when they had $10 coffee tables. Now you're gonna go in there, you're gonna be like, oh, well, that coffee table is $120. There should be a rule. There should be several rules in place. Goodwill should not be able to charge any more than maybe 10 to 20% of the original MSRP. That's one of the rules I think that should be put in place for thrift stores. no more than 20% of the original MSRP, because they're getting that shit for free. It's being donated to them, you know, maybe 30%, but it's not very goodwill of them. It's not very goodwill of the owner to be getting like a $400,000 or $500,000 salary. That's ridiculous. Like, there should be no way. The owner of a Salvation Army pays himself like $60,000 a year, like a modest sum. You know, maybe he should pay himself more, maybe more than that for sure, maybe more than 60,000, but still. But it's, you know, it's his choice. But there's a big difference between Salvation Army and Goodwill, and I think Goodwill's scammy. I don't go there anymore. Let's see here. But I used to love Goodwill, man. I really did. I like going to hole in the wall thrift stores. There's so many of those around here. You can go 100 yards or a couple miles and you'll run into a new thrift store every corner here. That's how it is with dispensaries now too. You know, I used to go to food places on my birthday, but now on my birthday now, I go to dispensaries and I get a free 10-pack of gummies. I got 4 free packs of gummies this year because I went to 4 different dispensaries. I hate this part. But yeah, I love thrift stores. For real. Shit! Let's see here. You know, when I was a kid, my dad got me and my sister sleeping bags, and I don't know why he got this thing for me, but it was really cool. It was an Alf sleeping bag that turned into a full-size Alf. Like the show Alf. Anybody remember that? Anybody have one of those? I feel like that block should have crushed that enemy. You had that, Death Star Jedi? I have always loved and will love the Salvation Army. God damn it. That was my fault. It's not about being poor, it's about finding things that are different. That's true too. Cool, Death Star. You know, you're used to watching your stream when you're waiting for the notification that you're live. That's funny. There you go. This level's tough. So after I play Xmen today, I will be taking requests. Just putting this out there. And requests can be for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, TurboGrafx 16, Game Boy, Game Boy Advanced. I don't have N64 on here yet, but I will have N64 on here after today. I am like this close to getting PS3 working on my Steam Deck. I keep watching tutorials and I keep getting a little further, but I just can't get PS3 to show up on Emulation Station. PS3 is a fickle bitch, man, seriously. Like, I even asked one of my buddies, Josh Hazelwood, who like really knows a lot about emulation, and he said PS3's hard to do like either way. But I got Xbox 360 working on it on the Steam Deck, which is pretty cool. Xbox 360 doesn't require anything really special other than like You download the emulator, you install this thing that it tells you to install, and then it just works. You just throw ROMs in a ROM folder and it works. So tell mom. Yes, you gotta tell mom. There are episodes of Alpha on Facebook? That's cool. Mario Edward, welcome in. Oh, I think I went backwards. Oh, man, I hate that. Little bastard! He was put there solely to be annoying. You know what's funny? Is this thing doesn't help you stay alive. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Well, you don't need BIOS. What you need is you need the update file from the PlayStation website, and I went there and I did that. I got the PlayStation website, but it's not BIOS that you need. I know what BIOS are because I had to put BIOS in for the Sega CD, the TurboGrafx 16 CD, things like that to work, you know. But this is totally different. This is like an architecture that it actually needs, and the architecture is the update. So you actually have to install like the PlayStation 3 update, and you have to go in, and it's one of the most complicated emulator setups I've ever done, but at the same time I'm understanding it because you have to do everything outside of it, and then you have to do everything on desktop mode, and then it will work in Steam. But yeah, it's like I followed the tutorial. I just can't still get the system to show up, and yeah, but I can get it to show up in Pegasus, but not Emulation Station. But whatever, I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. If I really want to play PS3 games, I have a shit ton downstairs. I have a PS3, and I know how to hook it up through my capture cards. If I really want to play something on PS3, I can do it. It's just more of the fact that I'm like getting very OCD, and my autism makes me very, 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 very OCD. Like I've been very manic lately, I think, because I've been staying up till 5 in the morning, freaking working on this thing. And you know, oftentimes I realize that I get manic and I have things like that, but I just you know, I use it, you know, like I use it to my advantage. Like all that energy, I just work. What's up, Angelo? How you doing? I use it like a work superpower just to keep plugging through. I'm doing good. It's funny to me that I don't have to actually beat that boss. You know, you just have to survive the level. Like, what is the level the fucking boss of that level? You know, is the whole level the boss? Okay, I was gonna say, my OBS says I've been playing this for an hour and 36 minutes. Like, there's no way. But I am about to switch and go to Xmen because there's only 5 people here anyway, and it doesn't really seem. And I'm game over anyway. Let's go to Xmen. But here, check this out. I can't get this to work yet, but it doesn't really matter. Anything that I really want to play on here, I have on either Dreamcast or Xbox Live Arcade, so it just doesn't matter, you know? I'm gonna probably get rid of this one. And also, all my Naomi stuff works on, this works though. All my Naomi stuff works on my Super Console. GameCube works actually really, really, really well on here, which is awesome. I only have a little bit on here now, but I want to put everything on here though. I own Eternal Darkness and Mortal Kombat and Simpsons and stuff like that, which is cool. It's just nice to have them all in one place. Really what it comes down to. We got some Virtual Boy. Oh, I put Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on here. I do have that game too. That's a very, very expensive game. But I put some new stuff on here. Contra Rebirth and Blaster Master Overdrive. Let's see. Let's get back to Sega though. I gotta add all my Sega hacks on here. Here we go. Hashtag show the level boss. Oh. I'm gonna restart until I get Wolverine. Oh, okay. Okay, so if I don't record this level, it's gonna be really stupid of me not to do it. Here we go. Manjello. Yeah, I love the Virtual Boy. I really do. But yeah, it was a system that should have never came out. There were so many caveats with the system when it was coming out. One of them was the fact that I believe it was green LEDs did not even exist yet. So when they came out with the system, like they wanted to make an LED, you know, display, but green LEDs didn't exist yet, and then blue LEDs were too expensive, so they were like, we'll just go with red. Who fucking made that decision, you know? I know it wasn't Gunpei Yokoi, because he just, I don't know, I mean, obviously he might have approved the decision because there was no other option. I don't know, I think they should have went with cheaper displays. Cheaper displays would have been better. But that's one of the very few times like a prototype system came out. Like that thing wasn't even ready. That thing was a prototype that got released as a full unit. It should have never been released. I had one though. I remember getting one from Blockbuster for $30. I enjoy using Xenia Manager for Xbox 360 emulation. Got all the older Forzas. Yes, that's awesome. Hey, do you know anything about PlayStation 3 emulation? Because I'm having trouble with that. Xenia is great though. Seems like it. It just won't. I'm really sad because my Xbox 360 emulator on my Switch won't run Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. And that's one of my favorite DBZ games. I was really looking forward to having that like on my system. And it won't run the Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD collection because it doesn't like to, it has trouble like picking a game within a game. So ultimately there are definitely some things that the Super Console X Pro does better. Like Saturn. Come on. I just had full health, damn it. This is one of the first games I ever played that just started. What a like a crazy decision back in the day to make a game that had no Dude, I can't figure that out for anything, Eric. I have got like the I just can't get it to show up on Steam Deck. I can't get my games to show up in the actual in like the system when you pull up the system. Yep, I can't get it working. I noticed that it gets a ton of updates though, because I have it working. Like I did the thing where you had to, you know, download the update and then you have to throw it in the folder and then you have to go to, you know, you have to go to you have to install it from within the folder, and then it goes through this long installation. It goes through like a 10-minute installation of like the frameworking of the system. So I did all that, but I just can't figure out how to get it to. There's something I'm doing wrong. Just something I'm doing wrong. And it's pissing me off. Unexpected day off. From work, chilling with you guys. And grateful my monitor died yesterday, so shopping for a new one. Oh, man. What size was the monitor, Chris? Fair enough. It might be easier to run on PC, Eric. Because you just open the emulator and use it. You don't have to worry about trying to get it to show up here or there. I'll figure it out eventually, though. I always do. Rather? My body! Give me my body! 28-inch and Mangelo, what do you think about Curved? I recently just got an open box item on Best Buy for like $100, and it's a 27-inch curved monitor with built-in speakers. Chris, put that out there. Walmart has 32-inch TVs for like $85, and they're wonderful. I'm using one right now for streaming. Look. See? It's TCL. Here's my setup, by the way, for those who are wondering. Here's how I read comments. I have a 24-inch monitor turned sideways for comments. I have a little 10-inch monitor right there that's attached to like a iPad holder, basically. That is my Discord monitor. And then I have my OBS. I have these two monitors. I have these two on like a stand right here. This is a big stand that I bought off of Amazon. And then here's behind me my extra game systems, coffee, and things like that. And there's where we watch TV. There's our bathroom. There's Cortina's setup. And there's the rest of our bedroom. So. Oh. But yeah. Walmart. You think you saw my leg? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not showing anything I shouldn't. Does Cortina stream too? Yep, she sure does. Welcome in, Miss Joanna. I remember how big of a deal it was for Cyclops' blast to go across the screen. Xanax? I don't know what that is. Is that a depression medicine? I'm just kidding. Oh no, did I just like straight up go all the way backwards? I just went to the beginning of the damn level. I just got that confused. I ran to the beginning of the fucking level, man. Holy crap. This is a really confusing level for a second level of a game, honestly. If there's anything that they could have done better with this game, I feel like the levels could have been better. Looked like a hairy drumstick. My eyes! My eyes! Another NES game? Yeah, maybe. I can do requests today. Every 300 stars or $3 in super chats, I can do a request for you. So if you want to request it, I only have 2 games going. I can definitely play it. Put in the request. Did anyone ever have an iToy for PlayStation 2? I think hooking up the Kinect for the kids would be really fun. I think I'm going to do that for the living room. We can even just do phone streams for that. We don't got to set up anything special. Be too much work. I think phone streams would be perfect for Kinect games. I also have a 2-person arcade stick with all kinds of old arcade games on it. I think I'm gonna set that up for the kids somewhere. Yeah, PS2 had a camera that was kind of like the Kinect. The character looks oversized. We liked that back in the day. That was a good thing. Right, guys? Anyone who played retro games? The bigger the character, the better. Definitely, I know that we wanted our characters to be large on screen. Honestly, if he was any smaller, it would look silly. What do you think, Cyclop? You agree? No, for sure, you're right. But I think still, yeah, that's because we liked big, bold sprites back in the day. Yeah, yeah, supersize. Yep, exactly. I honestly really like the smoothness in which he runs. That's one thing that I immediately noticed about this game when I played it versus Xmen 1 is much smoother. Yeah, when 249 got you a whole meal. Dude, me and my buddy, we used to go there and we used to get a cheeseburger and then we would use his Dare card and we would get a free soda. We would get, like, it would cost us like 70 cents to go to McDonald's. Oh. Ugh. It's Taco Tuesday. Oh man, take me back to the Paradise City when double cheeseburgers were $1. Take me home. Man, dude. Lucas says, I want my hands clean. I said, go ask your mom. He said, no. I said, why? He said, because I want you to.
Yeah, were they yummy?
Oh. Yeah, right, Harvey? Oh. He is such a sweet boy. Yeah, dude. It should not, like, in some states, freaking McDonald's is like, it's like more than Red Robin to get a Big Mac. I always thought it was funny how that boss starts going, Now comes the fun part. That's right. Time for the escape. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Was he healing? Was Wolverine healing on his own? Because I know I wasn't grabbing a health. Cyclops is just the best for this level. They might have a rallies or a checkers where you are. I eat a lot of veggies, actually. I'm obsessed with veggies and fruit. But that's funny. Yeah. I just do it to get extra veggies. Yes, rallies and checkers are like, that's some of the honestly, most honest to goodness, cheap, like delicious fast food nowadays. Like, you can get 2 sandwiches for $3. It's just decent. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck. Culver's is worth it though, man. Culver's is worth it. Culver's is quality, man. Like, they smile at you when you come in. There's people at the register. They ask you, how can I help you today? As soon as you come in there. Like, customer service is the epitome at that place. Like, I love going to Culver's. They know how to treat a customer. They really do. I love going to Culver's so much. They just want you to leave happy. They don't care. Like, the last time we went there, we got a fish sandwich, and I said absolutely no mayo. And because I said no mayo, they thought tartar was okay. They didn't, think, which is okay. There's kids working there, but at the same time, if someone says no mayo, they probably mean no tartar too, But anyway, oh, I've eaten Vegemite. Oh, absolutely, yeah. But anyway, so they put tartar sauce in the sandwich, and I brought it back up there, and they're like, I'm like, hey, you made this wrong. I did ask for, and I was nice, because I'm always nice to customer service, because I served tables for a long time. I worked in restaurants, I have a heart for it. But she doesn't like mayo. They put mayo on it. Not her fault. I asked for no mayo. And so I brought it back up to the front, and I said, you guys made this wrong, but I know you're just going to throw it away. My lady still wants a fish sandwich with no mayo, but I'm keeping this. I'm not giving it to you because you're just going to throw it away. They're like, okay, just keep it. And then she got an ice cream and she didn't like it. So I brought it back up and I kept having to go up there because Cortina's just so fickle sometimes.
It wasn't good. The ice cream wasn't good.
I know. We always get kids meals though. I always get a kids meal at Culver's because you can add mushrooms to a kids meal. You know that you can add mushrooms to a kids meal and cheese and so you add mushrooms and cheese to a kids meal and it's still cheaper. Plus you get ice cream and it's a smaller drink, but if you eat there, it's free refills. It doesn't matter anyway. So I always get a kids meal. $10 for just a burger. I know them by name, and what you're saying, good call and keeping the Sammy. Yeah. Yeah. Unfollow now if you like McDonald's. You have to take out, oh, unlike now. Yeah, right. At Five Guys, it's like $16 for a basic burger and $10 for fry. Yeah, too much. Too much. These places are wanting far too fucking much for their food, man. Seriously. Like, you know, there's much better things to spend $26 on, like stars. No. You're like, give me the $4 burger. I still want my action figure. Oh my gosh. So I pretty much said I was done buying Ninja Turtles, but I couldn't resist when I saw those Godzilla Ninja Turtles for the second time. Like, okay, it's a sign. You did say you getting off those what I did. I'm getting off the TMNT horse, you're right. But man, I couldn't help myself. There's a hole they rather throw it than give it to me and make them yeah. Yeah, they'd rather throw it away. Hey Noah, what's going on? You're on a quick break at work? Nice. Oh no. Damn it, is this the beginning? I'm back, ADD. Yo, ADD, that hook of your theme song is stuck in my head. The Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom has got it going on. We're always ragging on. I find myself singing it randomly. That's great. I love it. Glenn's mom. Glenn, can't you see? You're just a sub to me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom. Great song. It really is a good song. I always wonder how much my childhood I have coincidentally rebought on eBay. Oh my god, yeah. For me, it's nearly everything. I still have one original toy from when I was a kid, though. And it is this thing from Radio Shack that my dad bought, and it's a red, white, and bluish, damn, claw. It's a claw machine for a coin, and you put the coin in it, and it goes, and drops it. But it doesn't make the noises. I added the noises for you. Like this game. I actually owned and sold as a kid. I have one. Still works. Have to put batteries in it. I might need to 3D print a, it just needs a battery, it needs a D battery. Oh, it's a C battery! That's a good place for it. He said, that's right, you're wrong. Mario Edward, welcome in. Harvey Ramos says, awesome. I'm back. Have that song stuck in my head. That is a good song. You know, you can listen to it anytime on the website, too. You just go to the website, go to the music section. You can listen to it anytime. Your train is set to take C batteries? I wish it would save my scaling preference.
Reptile. Round one, fight.
All right. I loved the 32X version of Mortal Kombat. I loved the 32X, to be honest with you.
Scorpion. Round one, fight.
All right, so I suck at this game. I'm putting it on easy.
Reptile.
Reptile. You know, they should have kept Test Your Might in Mortal Kombat 2. Like, why get rid of that? They should have made it even more badass. Oh, for sure it was.
Fight. Reptile wins. Round two, fight.
I thought he was going to do that. That's why I jumped at the beginning of the match last time. Ah, okay, so I can kind of pause it and get ready. I just kind of pull up that menu.
Round one, fight.
Been about 7 minutes since anyone said anything on the book. Hopefully you're all doing well. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Make sure to hit the like and the share button if you can. Say hello if you're able to.
Fight. Finish her. Reptile wins. Fatality.
I can't get her to fall. What's up, Mark Popolizio? Just a slow afternoon, brother, but welcome in.
One, fight. Reptile wins. Round two, fight. Finish him.
Huh. Here we go. All right.
Reptile wins. Fatality.
All right. I just recorded 36 minutes of gameplay. That'll be fun to pick apart and make 60 something short videos eventually. That's the possibilities of recording just for a half hour.
One, fight. Reptile wins.
Posty!
Round two.
You're in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that. Ah, boo.
Wins.
Taco, welcome in. Here we go. All right, sweet.
Round one.
I thought this level was really cool looking. Ah, cool. You're playing NBA? Sweet. Well, thanks for using me as your background noise.
Reptile wins. Round two. Fight.
Johnny Cage looks plastic in this game. I understand he's supposed to be like probably rubbed down with oil or whatever. It's so difficult to do the force ball with just with one punch button when it requires high punch and low punch being pressed at the same time to do it. Hold on. I just realized something. Oh, damn it. Give me a second. Damn. There we go. Okay, here we go. I just realized the stream avatars were going under me, under my camera. Gotta do the other fatality next time. I forget it though. I gotta go invisible first.
Fatality.
Love the way Reptile looks without his mask on. It was so crazy that you could be Reptile when this game first came out.
Fight.
I want to see the new Anaconda movie. Anybody seen that?
Reptile wins. Fatality.
That sudden at the end is just crazy. That fucked me up as a kid, man, a little bit. You know, like I was a little bit taken back. You've seen it? I want to see it, Harvey. That's awesome.
Round one, fight. Reptile wins.
Still playing some NBA Q2K 26. Okay, I have to do pause, up, up, down, hit, and then I have to get close and press forward, forward, down, high kick.
Reptile wins. Fatality.
Ah, Tron Ares is good too. Nice.
Round one, fight. Reptile wins.
Go.
Round 2, fight.
Who's all still here on Facebook and showing we only have 3 people? I know there's more than 3 people watching. Shows we got 11 though on the book right now, which is cool.
Fatality.
A tree branch, welcome in. King Green, welcome in. Hello, hello. Yo, Thomas, welcome in. Chime in, y'all, if you're watching on Facebook. Say hello because it's showing we only have 3 people watching. I know there's a lot more than that.
Round 1, fight.
I'm here, said Butler. Sweet, thanks for letting me know.
Reptile wins.
All right, let's see here. There we go. This time of day is very slow for streaming for some reason. I wonder if something's going on. 2 people, man. What in the world? That's crazy. Like, makes me wonder if something is going on right now. That's so nuts. Here we go. You know, if I was getting just 5% of like my followage, that'd be great. Maybe like 40 people watching, you know, because I have like 9,000, 8,000 followers or something like that. 10% would be 80 or 90, you know. Like I wish 5% of people, you know, I wish like 50% of people would be notified and then maybe 5% would show up, you know what I mean?
Round 1,
Oh.
fight.
If you are hanging around the book though, thank you Eric Butler and Thomas for saying hello. Kyle Haley, thanks for saying hello. But that's just oddly slow. I think it's just because most of my audience is in their 30s and 40s and 50s and works and is probably at work right now picking up their kids or whatever the case. So I understand. It just comes with the age demographic of, you know, my viewership. But it still like makes me say like what the fuck when I see, you know, just 4 or 5 people sitting there. It's just crazy. There we go. Watch this. I bet you it's always when I play Sega too, for some reason. I bet you if I switch over to Mario 1, the algorithm will pick up my stream. Do a quick Mario 1 run, and then I'll do something else after that. Sega, for some reason, just doesn't do very well. It never does. No matter what, when I stream it, it never does well. Oh, look at this. Cooperative 2-play Mario 3. That's neat. I remember hiding in the tree at the bus stop, running across the street to play this at my best friend's house and watching the bus go by. How old were you at the time? I would have been too scared to do that when I was younger. But I definitely started skipping school in like my you know, my my sophomore year. There we go. Yeah. Why don't do Sega very often, man? Because whenever I do Sega, it seems like Like I'm always just sitting at 5 or 6 people. But if I do Mario 1, 2, or 3, or Mega Man, or Ninja Turtles, or some kind of Nintendo, the algorithm picks up, man. How long have I been live? Been live for 1 hour and 44 minutes. I might just make this a short stream and come back and do another here in a little bit. This stream is incredibly slow, and just see, I think I need to start off with something that does better, unfortunately, because I'm just getting destroyed right now by zero algorithm. So I'm gonna do a warp run of this, and I'm gonna end, I think, because we're so incredibly slow right now. There's no one really talking on Facebook. We got quite a few people here on YouTube, and I appreciate that. You guys been chatting up a storm. But I do think I'm going to end and come back. I appreciate it. Thanks, Kyle. It is harder to keep going when it's slow. Like, you know, low conversation, low amount of people. I can even, you know, if the stream's full of comments and, you know, we're having fun, I mean, you know, I always, of course, want, you know, lots of donos to come in, but I know that's not realistic, you know, so it's not, you know, it's going to happen a lot, but it's not going to happen all the time. So, you know, but if there's a lot of comments coming in and, you know, I'm having fun, then I'll usually stick around. They do in the morning and the evening. So tomorrow I'm going to try to get back to my morning streams. No, you're so right. In the evenings I get 30 people watching, you know, 15 to 30 people every night. And then on YouTube, you know, probably somewhere around the same. Yeah, for sure. No, you're all good. That's what I was just saying earlier, Chris, that, you know, my audience demographic is mostly people who are probably working or taking care of their kids. I understand that. You know, I get it. Not holding it against anybody. And I am very appreciative of the people who are still here right now. But I think it'd probably be better for me to probably end and maybe come back early evening, maybe for a Nintendo stream. They're not guilt trips, man. Who the fuck said anything about guilt trips? These guilt trips is wild work. You know what's wild work is your grammar. These guilt trips is wild work. You never even watch. Like, you've maybe watched like 5 times. Who the fuck is guilt tripping anybody? You're just trolling. Who am I guilt tripping? Why don't you explain yourself a little bit instead of just talking shit? Back from the food bank, so thankful for them. Bro. Yeah. No, your comment's just dumb. Hell yeah, Kevin. Oh, I forgot to warp. Whatever. I'll just end after World 2, after Castle 2-2. People say some dumb shit sometimes. I don't understand how he would even... You know, that's just someone trying to cause trouble, because that was definitely not a guilt trip. I'm saying it's slow. It's hard to keep going when it's slow. Normally comments are faster. I even said that I understand people are probably working right now, or my demographic audience is normally either working or taking care of their kids, so most people aren't going to be here. Like, who the fuck is guilt tripping anybody? Your comment, honestly, like, has me just dumbfounded. But he's probably not going to answer now, because there's very much a lack of testicular fortitude. He's not able to put an answer. I don't know. I got a lot more than 3 subscribers though, Astro Man. Ah. There we go. I don't know, I'm not sure. All right. Hey, ADD, I don't know if it's my phone, but the chat isn't showing. See, I knew there was some kind of issue. Well, welcome in. I'm sure you've probably tried to start and restart, Jamie. I suddenly remembered how amazing Cosmic was when he was green cheap. Yeah. I mean, you can always go watch on the book if you need to. Anybody else having trouble with chat right now over on the book? Hey, see, we're picking up again. Look at that. We're at least at 6. We're not down to 3 anymore. Maybe I'll keep going on Mario for a little bit since we're picking up a little bit. Guilt trips. What the fuck? Who was guilt tripping anybody? I hate when people type stupid shit like that. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Thomas. I should have... Thanks for the comment either way, but I should have specified I was talking about YouTube. That was my bad. But I'm glad that everything's working over there on the book right now. Gosh, dang it. I had it. Did you see that? Famous redneck once said, you can't fix stupid. That's right. No problem here, but I'm watching on the book from PC. Don't usually watch from my phone. Hey, understandable. The combined chat. Oh. You're right. Man, what is up with what is up with that? What is up with my OBS, my Streamlabs thing's not showing up? You're right. Hold on. Got a yellow at it. All right. It'll start picking up comments now as people say them, hopefully. We'll see. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Good call, Kevin. Thanks, buddy. Alvin with 100 stars. Who's gonna match that shit? Getting us to level 1. You rock, dude. Thank you, Alvin. Oh, is there any point to a curved monitor? No. And if you're trying to budget and get, like, you know, the best bang for your buck, no. There is no point in a curved monitor. Are they neat? Yes. Here, look. This is a curved monitor. See? This is not. Look from further though. You can kind of tell that that one's curved. You know? But yeah. No. There's curved monitors are really no big deal. Oh yeah, I just played some Street Fighter last night. No, I'm not really taking requests right now, Rosa. I appreciate that though. I appreciate you being here. Probably gonna be ending here pretty soon. I would say I'm gonna warp this to World 8, and I'm gonna come on back. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, no worries. I didn't even hear anything go off. Yeah, no worries. Hello? Hello? I see a Smith Irwin. Who is Smith Irwin? I don't recognize your name. This is like a fucking made up name. Good afternoon to you, janitor man. How you doing? This was the only game your mom would play on NES and never make it out of the first world. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Alvin. Let me update those stars, buddy. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, no, I definitely need to start getting back on in the mornings. I have been so into my Steam Deck. That I've been up late at night tinkering with it because it's like the only real spare time that I get sometimes where it's like totally uninterrupted, and sometimes I just crave the silence, you know, like I've always loved burning the midnight oil, but like it just becomes burning the candle at both ends, you know, after a while. And I've never been good at getting up early ever. digging into an English muffin with pesto and sliced tomato. Anyone else having anything good for lunch? I'm probably gonna have some more spaghetti, to be honest with you. Last night I had spaghetti and a can of corn, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. See, look at this. I play Mario Brothers, and the algorithm just starts working. You know, when I play Nintendo, shit starts working, man. It's crazy. Sega, maybe I should do Sega after Nintendo. Baked spaghetti, yes. You make the spaghetti, you mix it with the sauce, you put cheese on top of it, and then you bake it more. Put meat sauce in it and stuff. I don't know how she did it, but she made it, and it's amazing. Play some Superman 64. How many super chats are you gonna send for that? That's a terrible game. Make it worth my while. You complete my daily goal on YouTube. I will play Superman 64 for an hour. I had a spaghetti a couple nights ago, added chickpeas with the sauce. Interesting. Yep. Yep. I mean, that game does suck, but you asked for it. You're the one who asked for it. I didn't bring it up. Remember that? Dude, Sega just does not do well streaming, man. It sucks. I really love Sega. I have such a soft spot in my heart for Sega. I don't want to play Superman 64. Never added... Aren't chickpeas the same as garbanzo beans? You can air fry garbanzo beans. No, I don't know if I have, Miss Joanna. Ah, all that to die at a Goomba. All right, y'all. Yeah. What? I was out of that hitbox area. Did you see that? All right. Yep, Superman 64 is one of the worst games ever made, that's for sure. Play Turok 2? I'm not taking requests today. Okay. Alright guys, I gotta hang now, it's kind of bothering me, so while I'm waiting for this guy to come at me, bro, I'm taking care of it. There we go. Yeah, Superman 64 is awful. Kyle Haley with the uptime. The coolest thing about Superman 64 is not playing it, yes. I mean, so at the beginning of the stream, I was offering to do requests for a while. I typically do requests for either $3 in super chats or 300 stars, which is the same as $3. So if anybody does want to see anything, $3 in super chats or 300 stars will get you a request for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, or Sega, or Game Boy, or Sega CD. I've been doing star request nights for the last freaking 6 years, man. Sometimes they're a hit, sometimes they're not, you know? I'd say 70% of the time they're a hit. Was I ever a fan of Spyro? Not really. No. By the time I got a PlayStation, I was like 17. I was not even going to touch a game like Spyro. Like, no offense, but like, that just seemed like a kid game to me at the time. I wanted to play Resident Evil and Tekken and, you know, a better version of Doom finally. Because that was the closest thing I could get to the PC version of Doom. And I was playing like Spider-Man and freaking and Mortal Kombat Trilogy and Street Fighter Alpha and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Yeah, no offense, but yeah, Spyro was like something I did not even I wouldn't have looked twice at a game like Spyro. And again, not saying it's a bad game, because I think I would probably enjoy it now, but I'm not nostalgic for it like one bit, so that's one reason I probably never stream it, is because I'm not nostalgic for it, like, at all. So I don't know. I just don't ever think about it. I did, however, play... The first game I played like that, kind of, was called Jak and Daxter. And you guys probably know that game. That was on PlayStation 2. Resident Evil and Need for Speed, Twisted Metal all day. Yeah, I play the hell out of Twisted Metal. Kevin, are you a few years younger than me? I'm 43. How old are you? You know what? I'm sure that game did have some innuendos. Do I like Siphon Filter? I didn't like the way he ran in that game. Funny as it is. But I liked it when I was younger. Nowadays, it's hard to play. Oh yeah, I loved Gran Turismo. Played the hell out of that game. Dude, I remember when Gran Turismo was still like new. My buddy called me up one day. He's like, hey, I don't want this Gran Turismo anymore. I'll sell it to you for 10 bucks. And I said, okay. And I went and bought it off him for like $10. Gran Turismo 2. I was so excited. Yeah, see, now that makes sense, because when I was 17 playing PlayStation, you were, let's see here, 10? So if I was 10 when the PlayStation came out, I would have loved Spyro. Hey, good, you're welcome. You're welcome, I'm glad. No worries, man, understandable. You know, it's impossible to have anxiety and be thankful at the same time. Look it up. So if you're having a lot of anxiety, just start thinking of things that you're thankful for. You know, and even down to little things like just the fact that we can see. You know, seeing is not a big deal until you can't see anymore. Oh, that's awesome. You play the hell out of those games on PS3 emulator? Yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is good. Just think of things that you're thankful for. Maybe you're thankful for peace, you know, that you may have acquired recently, or, you know, maybe you're thankful for a new job, or maybe you're just thankful that you woke up, you know? There's some poor soul that there's a bunch of people who didn't wake up today, more than likely, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't give you much advice, but I can certainly offer a sarcastic comment, that's for sure. Wah, 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 wah. Alright, so the longer I play, the less chance I have to actually come back with a possible bonus stream. Yep, you're welcome. I got you, Joseph. Listen to this. Why is it impossible to have anxiety and be thankful at the same time?
It's difficult to feel intense anxiety and gratitude at once because your brain can't focus on both. Gratitude activates positive brain areas, calming the nervous system. It shifts your focus from worries to present positives, releasing feel-good hormones, making it hard to feel both at the same time.
Now let's ask another question. I was just thankful and it got rid of my anxiety. Why is that? Let's see if it gives me a different answer.
Feeling thankful reduces anxiety because it shifts your brain's focus. It activates pleasure centers like dopamine and serotonin while lowering stress hormones. Thankfulness also helps you think clearly, creating pathways for peace instead of fear.
I'm thankful that all you guys are watching. I'm thankful that I'm going to get to eat today. I'm thankful to have a working controller and a Steam Deck and a community that supports my stream. Thankful for my awesome moderators. I'm thankful that I can poop. Just the ability to poop. Some people don't even have the ability to poop, man. I can wipe my own ass. Pooping is awesome. I love to poop. Oh no! Game over. All right. Well, I figured Mario would help us pick up towards the end. All right, y'all. It has been a slow stream, though, so I am going to go ahead and end, and I'm going to try to come back and do another short stream tonight. Focus on what you can control. Pooping is in the top 10, maybe number 1. You had to say working controller. My favorite controller's X button is recessed and hard to press. WD-40, Kevin. I'm not even kidding you, Kevin. Take a little WD-40 and take your controller and just give it a spray. Press your buttons. Wipe it off. It's not going to hurt the electronics. Angela with 165 stars. Did we get a bonus game for the stars? I think so. Just a little bit will do you. WD-40, man, try it. I'm serious. A little WD-40 on your controller. Now this controller obviously isn't messed up, but it works for analog sticks too. Just put it right here. Do a little bit in there, and then give it a spin. Pooping is number 2 for you right now, but if you couldn't poop, it'd be the most important thing in the world. WD-40 will fix your controller. Yeah, it will fix it. You know that? Yeah. Let's see here. Not even kidding. All right, Mangelo, you got a bonus game, buddy. Let's do it. I'm gonna play for the bonus game. I'm gonna play Paperboy. Bonus game. You can thank the Mangelo. Hey, bonus game. Oh my gosh. That was not what was supposed to happen. Hey! Hell yeah, thank you so much. All right, let me update that, Mangelo. Whoa, now we started a star party. If I tell you what, if we complete this fucking star party, I ain't going nowhere. Oh, there's no star party. What the hell? How is there not a star party? Maybe one already started a while ago and didn't get completed. That's probably what it is. I have played Excitebike 64. Thank you so much, Rico. It errored out when you tried to send stars. Yeah, they went through. The 50? Mm-hmm. Yep, they sure did. Thank you so much, Rico. Weird. Is any... okay. That's weird. Yeah, I'm not sure. Give me just a second to check something. Hey, Joseph Pruitt, 396 stars. Yeah. Weird. Thank you so much. Dude, thank you. Mass Joseph, you just did like a large $25 donor the other night too, man. Thank you so much. That's amazing. No, I just missed. Oh well. Dude, thank you so much, Pruitt.
Roshi? Broccoli?
I mean, you guys are awesome.
Give it up, it's all
I'd say this isn't so much of a slow day anymore. That's badass. Thank you so much. Rico and Joseph and everybody. This is awesome. Mangelo with 54 stars. I'll update that in just a minute here. Hey, Ivana, welcome in. Isn't that crazy that when I start playing Nintendo, shit gets crazy again? Hey, there's a star party now. That's awesome. Now there's a star party. I tell you what, we complete that star party, I ain't going nowhere. We're doing another hour. Even if not, I'll still do another little bonus game. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Now I know y'all been loving this shit right here. Limb. This kid is right here. God, I used to love that song. 13 hundo. Thank you so much. Amazing. Welcome in, Ivana. Whoa, 500 stars. Let's get this star party. Rico with the big old stars. Thank you so much. Let's get it. Whoa, Debbie Vaca with 2,000 stars. What? Oh my God, we ain't going nowhere. What? Oh my gosh. Limp Bizkit was awesome, right? Oh my gosh. That is so close to being completed. Incredible. Thank you so much, Debbie. Star Party is almost over. Oh my gosh, Angelo completing the damn Star Party. Holy shit balls. Amazing. Holy crap. Holy crap. I absolutely did not expect that. Oh my gosh, good
I always
lord.
have coffee when I watch Radar. You know that. Of course I do, sir. Everybody knows that.
Thank you so much. Wow. Dude, this day just went from like slow as hell to holy shit. Wow. You guys just seriously destroyed it. Let's go. Thank you so much. Good lord. That is exciting.
Never leave the cave without him.
Wow. Man, awesome. Good people, good vibes, dude. Incredible. That came out of nowhere. Thank you so much, Debbie, Rico, Angelo, Alvin. Star Party achieved, man. That's exciting. Patrick Keller, Kyle Haley, Justin Vogel, Joseph Pruitt. Just because you're my sweet, sweet grandson. I appreciate that. I appreciate it so much.
Gonna end up eating a steady diet of government cheese and living in a van down by the river.
I didn't expect that. Grandma Debbie. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Good lord. All right. Well, gear up. We're doing another hour. At least. Ah, oh, boo. Man, amazing. One more life left. All right, let's play some Batman. I'm in the mood for some Batman on Nintendo. Why not? Let's do a decent run of that. Oh, you know what I've been wanting to play lately though? Is Batman for Super Nintendo. Batman Returns. And I haven't been able to play that lately. So I can now.
Hero of Hyrule.
Man,
chosen by the
amazing.
sword that seals the
That dude doing leg lifts always trips me up. Imagine riding your bike and seeing that on the sidewalk. Good lord, right? Seriously.
Excuse me, princess. Hey, excuse me, princess.
I need to put this down here by the other one. Here we go. Now it's not in the way of star screens. So Debbie, let's see here. So Debbie's saying that she wanted to sell her Switch and controller, and how much should she ask? What kind of controller is it that you're getting rid of? Can you send a picture of the controller to either Discord or the Messenger so I can see it? Is it a Nintendo brand controller, or is it a and you know that your controller, just so you know, that controller will work on your Switch too. So if you did want to keep it, and you know, that way you could play games with maybe your grandson or something like that. Just an idea, because everything for Switch 1 works for Switch 2. Another idea is to, so before you sell it, another idea is the Switch is a great little entertainment device. So you could also hook it up to a TV and use it for YouTube. Just putting that out there. But if that's not something that you do want to do, then you can sell it and I will help you figure out how much you should do that for. I just need to know what kind of controller it is. Mask and Dante going to move back here for the rest of the stream. Sounds good. The last comment on my Facebook explains why I got a slow roll until the 30th, but I think I got oh, okay. I blew an insane amount of money on Christmas, and the borrows already came collecting, so that'll definitely be all I can do for now. Oh, dude, that's amazing. I seriously, dude, honestly, Joseph, if you know, look, I'm not gonna lie. I hope $100 in donations comes in every day, but at the same time, if it doesn't, you know, I still treat people the same. You know, no worries. You know, there's, you know, I was having a really good stream. We were really slow for a while. I mean, heck, up until like, you know, up until about 10 minutes ago, there was only about, you know, $7 or $8 that was here the whole time for the stream. So I was still having a good time talking to everybody. It was just slow. I was probably going to end because I thought it might be better to, you know, come back in a little bit. But now, amazing. Thank you so much, you guys. Good Lord. Let's go. Let's see here. So Debbie, let me do this real quick. Let's real quick here look up. Is it an OLED, Debbie? Or is it a standard? It's a standard Switch, right? Nintendo Switch. Okay. Let's look at completed listings and see what people are actually buying them for. Because you could look all day. I mean, someone could put a Switch online for $800, but that doesn't mean it's worth $800. You know what I mean? It's all about the completed listing. What people are actually willing to pay for them. Let's see here. Pro controller. I would say you'd probably be safe putting that online for every bit of 200. I would probably put it as an odd number. What I would do is if you want to get 200, I would put it on eBay for like 215. And that way, because people are always going to try to lowball you. I feel the power now. It's like we did. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're funny, right? You're funny, Rico. Yeah, pro controllers are still every bit of like $80, $60 in store. That's Owen and Tabby. Yeah, okay. I'd like to contribute more, but need a new monitor. Found a decent for sure, Chris. You're all good, dude. I won't lie to you guys. I'm not having a terrible month. It's not like gangbusters right now, but I'm very, very comfortable and happy where the month is right now, and I really appreciate you guys so much. And you got to do for you before you do for me. Always take care of yourself, first. Always make you number one, and if you got the extra, then support the show, and if not, no big deal. I would say, actually, Pro controllers, how much is a regular Nintendo Switch Pro controller? George Nichols doing well. Thanks for asking. Wow, Mangelo is 700 stars. Dude, thank you. Actually, it looks like they go for about $50 at Walmart. Thank you so much, Mangelo. Thank you. I would probably go like 180 or 200 on the whole thing. Probably 200. That way, because people are always going to try to talk you down. Especially if it comes with the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons are, $40 a piece alone. Dude, thank you so much, Mangelo. Guys, the entertainment is free. Never ever feel bad if you can't support. I appreciate when people do so much. I really, really, really do. You want deals? Now is the time. Facebook Market is full of people selling their items that are replaced with this year's Christmas gifts. Debbie, I bet you we could probably find someone in the community who's looking for one. I bet you we could. All right, gotta update these stars. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Mangelo is the even number king. You have someone in mind? Sweet. Yeah. Well then, great minds think alike, Debbie Baca. That's what I would do. If you have someone in mind, hell yeah. Oh no! The final morning. Alright, let's play some Batman Returns on Super Nintendo. Oh, of course, Debbie. You're welcome. Dude, I know you're a good dude. I appreciate you, Chris. I can't wait to know if the WD-40 worked for Kevin or not. I love that how the snow starts falling through the Konami logo. Right, man, thank you so much again, Mangelo. You're awesome, brother. What a great beginning to this game, by the way. As I interrupt it. Hank Hill is using a small WD-40 to open a big can of WD-40 is hilarious. That's funny. Damn it, Bobby. Hand me that small can of WD-40 so I can open up this large can. Yeah, no, Chris Frederick, you're all good, dude. I think you just sent 10 the other day, too, man. That's awesome. That's amazing. This game had such good graphics for the time. Might as well have one more cup of coffee. Trying to see if I have WD-40 on my fingers. There we go. Oh yeah. I was like, what am I doing next? Pressing start on my coffee machine. You don't do coffee, do energy drinks? Fair enough. I understand. Energy drinks are very, very bad for your liver eventually. Like, I love energy drinks, but at the same time, I try to not to drink them too often. And coffee has a lot of health benefits, actually. What are the possible dangers of drinking too many energy drinks?
Drinking excessive energy drinks can cause heart problems, anxiety, insomnia, and dehydration. The high levels of caffeine, sugar, and stimulants are dangerous, especially for children and teens. In some cases, it can lead to serious issues like cardiac arrest, seizures, or stroke, and even cause dental problems.
What are the health benefits of drinking energy drinks?
Energy drinks can provide temporary boosts, such as increased alertness, better focus, and improved mood due to ingredients like caffeine. However, these effects are short-lived, and there are potential risks, so moderation is key.
So I wanted to ask both questions so you're not like, well, you're just asking the bad things about energy drinks and the good things about coffee. So I wanted to ask both. What are the health benefits of drinking coffee?
Drinking coffee in moderation, about 3 to 5 cups a day, can improve energy, brain function, and lower the risk of conditions like diabetes, liver disease, some cancers, Parkinson's, and heart problems. It also boosts mood and protects the liver, but excessive amounts can cause anxiety or sleep issues.
I will stick to my 2 to 3 cups of coffee per day, which is good for my heart and not bad for my heart. Careful of the energy drinks. You're sitting here telling me you don't drink coffee, you do energy drinks, and in the very next second you're telling me your liver is struggling? I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at the fact that your liver is struggling. I really do hope you recover. But those comments back to back are just... You know? I don't know. Good luck. I really do wish you luck, Janitor Man. I probably wouldn't be drinking the energy drinks if you have liver issues. Just a thought. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. I would start maybe enjoying the trying to develop a taste for coffee, because it is an acquired taste. Mangela with the uptime.
Hey, Phil Connors, Ned.
This is a great game. How you doing, nerdy dad? Look at that. We went from 3 people to 14 people on the book now that I've switched from Sega to Nintendo. And I'm not telling you to knock on you. I'm telling you as someone who cares about as many viewers as possible. What? They didn't have coffee? What kind of truck stop doesn't have no coffee? Jody, you need to... Hey, Ivana, thank you. Jody, here's what you need, okay? because the truck stop will always have hot water, right? The Taster's Choice instant coffee. Jody, you need to go get a thing of this right here, okay? And you won't have to buy coffee anymore. Let's see here. Hold on. This right here, Jody. Damn it, motherfucker. Seriously, come on. This right here. Taster's Choice Coffee. Okay? Go get it. Keep a thing of it in your truck. Hey, I'm back. Had to do something real quick. Sounds good, Annie. Yeah, get yourself some instant coffee, keep it in your truck, and then just get a cup of hot water. Pour a thing of instant coffee in there, a little bit of sugar. I'm drinking instant coffee right now. It's delicious. Keep a little spoon in there, pour yourself, trust me, Jody. And that way you have it, and you don't have to buy coffee all the time. But if you're out, situation like right now, or maybe it's the morning, you don't feel like going anywhere, always nice just to have some freeze-dried grounds right there, You're more of a whiskey man. Tech question for you up there, ADD. I wonder with these monitors if these built-in speakers are automatic. I already have speakers, ADD. Okay, well you can if you already have speakers and it has built-in speakers, then you would just, if you plug in speakers, it's going to automatically take over that. You plug it into the headphone jack and it's going to automatically go out what you want it to. So, and also too, you guarantee it's going to have an options menu to where you can either play it out of both or one. You just go into your sound options. But also too, if you have trouble, you and I can, look up things on the internet and figure it out, man. I gotta go. Have a great stream. Debbie Baca, thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much. Have a good one, Debbie. Thank you for the 2,000 stars. That was incredible. I'm Batman. Did you know in that scene he was actually supposed to say, I am the Knight? And he chose to say, I'm Batman instead? You're welcome, Chris. It is so iconic. Have you seen the new Flash movie? He does still say it at events, and it's great. Who are you? I am the Knight. I don't think that would have sounded as good. Man, amazing. But dude, I was watching a video the other day. So there's several videos. Oh, it's so good. It actually has Michael Keaton in it. And they do something in that movie that I've never seen in a movie. They bring out the fucking gray and blue bat suit. Oh man, that was so great. I about had a shit fit when I saw it. 2 Batman scenes are just incredible. I will tell you, one of the most incredible Batman scenes is from the Justice League movie. He improvised it like crazy. Did you know they originally wanted Bill Murray to play Batman? Like Bill Murray was one of the people. There was a lot of people who hey, thank you so much for getting us to level 6. Holy shit. We are over halfway to level 10. What? Here we go. Yeah, no, right? Yep. Bill Murray was originally part of the potential casting as Batman, right? Isn't that crazy? Another thing, this Batman was different than other Batmans. Batman typically has a no unalive code. Like he has a code where he doesn't hurt. Robin Williams was supposed to be Joker. Yep. So Robin Williams was supposed to be Joker, and the only reason they offered him the role of Joker was to make Jack Nicholson jealous. And that's why imagine if Jeff Goldblum was Batman. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's why Robin Williams was really pissed at them for a minute, Warner Brothers. Keaton still says it. Yeah. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I'm Darkwing Duck. What's up, sweetie? I don't know if Annie is okay. Jim Carrey played the Riddler in one of the movies. Yeah, Jim Carrey did good as the Riddler. But my only problem with it, as a long-standing Batman fan, like super long-standing Batman fan, the Riddler's nothing like that. Like, the Riddler is nothing like Jim Carrey played him. And that's okay. You know, it was Batman Forever, and it's a great movie. I love Jim Carrey in that movie, but the Riddler is methodical, quiet, and thought-provoking, and you're good. I'm glad you're better than okay. Yeah. So Jim Carrey did a good job, as in the movie, but like from a movie standpoint and entertainment standpoint, it was very entertaining. But I honestly think that the Batman, the newest Batman movie, that was a true portrayal of the Riddler. For sure. And you know what? I'm not saying it's a bad movie. Just like Tommy Lee Jones. I did not like Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. Two-Face is a scary motherfucker. And you know who played him best? Was in the new movie. I forget his name, but in the new movie, that one guy who played Two-Face, that is Two-Face. Two-Face is a very serious, broken individual. Arnold was great as Mr. Freeze, but unfortunately, once again, did not do Mr. Freeze justice. They made it, they did good going for campy, making it friendly for everybody. Joel Schumacher did not want to do that, though. Joel Schumacher was not to blame. You know who was to blame? Moms. Moms and kids who complained that Batman Returns was too scary. And then Batman Return toys were literally like taken off of McDonald's. McDonald's had a whole line of Batman Returns toys. Do you remember I had the Penguin car. I had so many of the Batman Returns toys. I had so many of them. Heath Ledger was probably one of the best Jokers we've ever gotten, because the Joker is supposed to be someone who is just unfucking predictable, man. Yeah, but I didn't like Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. And also, too, I think we need like a really serious portrayal of Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is not a bad guy. Mr. Freeze is a guy who is mourning his wife. Like, seriously, Mr. Freeze, like, the real story of Mr. Freeze is Mr. Freeze's wife has a terrible, like, incurable disease, and basically he put her in cryogenic freezing chamber and tried to keep her alive, and the company that he worked for didn't allow him to do that, under their watch. And so he basically, like, they came in and destroyed the equipment, and he got basically cryogenicked and turned into Mr. Freeze. And that's his whole deal, is just trying to keep his wife alive. But you know what? I think we have a good chance of seeing things like that, since they're coming out with a Clayface movie. Yeah. Mr. Freeze is a very tormented individual, man. Like, yeah, it's I tell you who did Mr. Freeze the best was Batman the Animated Series. And by the way, real quick, one more time, Chris, thank you so much for the stars, dude. Let me update that. Got us to level 6. Batman the Animated Series did the best Mr. Freeze. Batman the Animated Series did the best everything. It had the best Batman voice. Kevin Conroy, best Batman. Mark Hamill, best Joker. Yeah, a Clayface movie, right? So since they're doing a Clayface movie, there's probably a chance we'll get to see Keaton was the best Bruce Wayne. I disagree. Keaton was a very reserved. Keaton played Bruce Wayne as a very tormented individual, and Bruce Wayne hid that torment from everybody. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong, Nerdy Dad, if you like him the best, but coming from the portrayal of who actually played Bruce Wayne the best, Christian Bale was the best Bruce Wayne. Why so serious? Christian Bale was the best Bruce Wayne, because Bruce Wayne was he was like, he was like a Tony Stark, obviously very tormented, but hid it. Even Batman the Animated Series did it really well too. If you ever watched Batman the Animated Series, he did a way different voice when he was Batman to Bruce Wayne. And honestly, the best Batman movie is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. That is the best Batman movie. Best animated movie, maybe. It's so good, though. So good it was actually in theaters. Alright guys, I probably got about another 20-ish minutes left in the stream, maybe. And then I'm probably gonna go get tacos! Val Kilmer was awesome. Ooh, baking peppermint cookies and chocolate brownies. That sounds good. Keaton was my favorite. I'm probably biased. He was the first to, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking that Michael Keaton is the best Batman, best Bruce Wayne. He was the first one that did it right. No, you can't go. It's like, who's the best Spider-Man? I think Tobey Maguire played the best Spider-Man. I think Andrew Garfield has a place in my heart, though, man. Like, I loved Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but I also loved that they recognized that they're all three separate Spider-Mans from three different universes and brought them together. Was that not the best thing ever? Like, seeing Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. Like, I'm getting chills just thinking about it right now. That was just incredible, man. Like, when they were all on the rooftop and Tom Holland was really pissed and sad about Aunt May just dying. I mean, honestly, that scene choked me up when they were all up there. Yeah. Oh, man, seriously, right? Dude, I teared up pretty hard, like, just from the emotion of seeing all these heroes on screen in Endgame whenever all the portals were opening. Like, I think at the time the person I was with didn't understand my love for Marvel and kind of like looked down on me almost for tearing up at the fact that like Captain America was standing there ready to take on everyone and the portals were opening and just everybody was coming out. All of Wakanda, all of, oh man, oh my god, it's so good. Ivana bakes with love and hugs. It was so exciting. I was overwhelmed with excitement. Oh, the Stan Lee tribute, man. Yeah. Hey, Super C said, Chris, it was exciting. Well, luckily Disney has realized that they need to quit making shit movies and they're going to start. They've already canceled Ant-Man. Now, not that the Ant-Man movies are shit, but the Marvels was, sorry. And so was I forget, they were going to make a Marvels 2. They were going to make a an Ant-Man 4, and they were going to make something else, Eternals 2. And they've realized that a lot of those characters are good, but they are supporting characters. Not every character in Marvel needs their own fucking movie. And so what they're going back to is they are going back to just making the main movies, and people are mad that Chris Evans is coming back as Captain America. I like the Falcon. I think he's awesome, but I liked him as the Falcon. I don't really care for him as Captain America. You know, honestly, I think people were pissed too that they automatically like went to Falcon when Bucky Barnes was the next in line to be Captain America. I think Bucky, I really, 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 really hope they do an X-Men reboot correctly. Like, hopefully they do. It's very important to get the X-Men correct. But another thing they also said is what started the X gene, the mutation, was the snap. Yep, they need to start focusing on just mains, man. Yeah, right? Yep. Yeah. I watch gaming news and entertainment news every day. I try to, every single day. There is no other Professor X, although the person they picked for Days of Future Past did amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think Corinne and I should watch X-Men Days of Future Past tonight. Oh, there's another movie I want to watch too. The Grand Tour with Jeff Daniels. Have you guys ever seen that? Jeff Daniels was a serious actor. Oh, yeah. Days of Future Past was so good. I don't know if Cortina's ever seen Days of Future Past. We did watch the original 3 X-Men movies. Cortina, have you seen Days of Future Past?
What?
X-Men Days of Future Past.
What about it?
Have you seen it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think we might have seen it together.
I don't think we did.
I don't know. I haven't seen many movies that you know of.
I know. We've watched a lot. Movie night. That is so tricky. I have commented on every single movie. The first, they were hesitant. The second was hitting their stride. Days of Future Past was amazing. First Class was damn good. Which is the first one? I thought Days of Future Past was the first one. Is it X-Men First Class that is the first one? Hell yeah, A to D, it's a date night. First Class is first. They really fucked up the timeline with that movie, though. Like, that whole movie, like, X-Men fans complained so hard that they messed up the timeline. The early X-Men movies was when they were still afraid to make them look like the comics for some reason. Haha, appreciate that, Annie. After seeing the end credit scenes of the Wolverine, I wanted to see Days of Future Past so much. Just gave me chills. Yes, yes, yes. The Wolverine Origins movie, that movie was awesome. But boy, they fucked up Deadpool. And they really had Ryan Reynolds by the goat in that movie. They totally had him by the goat. Like, they were like, if you don't do Deadpool as this Deadpool, you'll never do Deadpool, basically, is what they told him, allegedly. You know what's funny? This game looks and sounds so much better on the Sega. Check this out. Damn it. Not you, Captain Planet. You suck. Captain Planet, he's a zero. The power is yours. Wind, water, fire, heart, earth, heart. This game sounds way better on here. Yeah, no, I know that. X-Men First Class is a prequel. Mm-hmm. Yep, they were all younger. X-Men First Class is like the movie version of X-Men Revolution or whatever it was. Okay. I did see Don Cheadle playing... I did see that. Don Cheadle playing Captain Planet. Listen to how much better this sounds. Doesn't that sound better than the Super Nintendo version? I loved this game in the arcade, and I thought it was so cool that it was 4 players. Yeah, this was the best arcade port, honestly. I didn't like the Super Nintendo one. You know what, though? The regular Nintendo version of Captain America is really awesome. Oh. I love how I see Nathan's face and he just looks all crabby, but as soon as he sees me, he just starts smiling. They need to put the 4-player version of this. See, this needs to be in the collection with Xmen the arcade game and Simpsons arcade game. Uh-oh. Hi.
Oh man. What am I, chopped liver?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I mean apparently, because earlier Lucas tells mom not to talk. It's so terrible. Mom was in the room. No, Mom, don't talk, just Dad.
And then he wouldn't say that he loved me.
Yeah. I said, Lucas, that's not nice. Tell Mom you love her. No. But he does love Mom, because like a half hour later, he was like, I want to sit on the couch and play Switch with Mom. I didn't know if that came through. The Last Stand was such a letdown. Oh, you know, it did. It had its moments. It just didn't follow anything really. It was so off the cuff with everything. Like, you can't unalive Professor Xavier. He's gonna leave me with him?
I was just saying that.
You probably need to drink some water.
Are you done with him?
Hey, when's the last time you drank water?
Hour.
You drank water an hour ago. You really did. Look at him coming in with the flying elbow. You see that? You see that elbow? Dude. All right. Oh, you're getting heavy.
It's heavy.
All right, I did not agree to this.
Yeah, huh? What you like several months ago, you agreed to it.
I did not.
Yeah, that's why he's here. Are you my bubba? Yes, you are my puppy. Yeah.
Here we go. All right. After this level, y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. But I did nearly an extra hour because of you. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. Came in here and lit it up like crazy, man. Here we go. I love the way Vision flies in this level. He is getting so big, Kyle. I didn't know if that came through. Yeah, sorry about that, Chris. I don't ever mean to miss comments. I apologize. I try my best, good sir. I know you know that, though. Chris Frederick says, hey, Corinne. Iron Man.
You should have seen it. The boys were all having.
Aw, cute.
Smiling at Daddy. I said that.
He didn't expect that, did he? Man. Your birthday's tomorrow. Nice. Hey, Jeremy Boss. Hey, take care, Annie.
Oh, you're just interested.
I'll be done in just a minute, buddy.
You're so.
All right, after this boss, I'm out of here, y'all. Hey, we got back up to like 14 people, though, for a minute. That's pretty awesome. You guys came in here and just kicked the algorithm's butt and done a bunch of stars, man. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I always thought it was crazy that you fought a sentinel in this game. I only have one request, ADD. What's that? Ha ha ha.
Oh wow, is that a mockingbird?
No, is that a mockingbird? Is that a mockingbird?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm easily amused. Thank you. Hey, no worries. One more time for you, Chris.
Oh wow, is that a mockingbird?
No, is that a mockingbird? Is that a mockingbird?
This is the Sega Genesis version. Angelo with 100 stars. Thank you so much, dude. this just proves right here they could have put the X-Men game on, you know, Super Nintendo or Sega. They could have done it just like this and we would have all been happy. Kind of a half-assed version, because this is kind of a half-assed version of the arcade, you know, but we were happy with it. You know, we knew they weren't going to be as good. They're going to be missing some sounds. They're going to be missing some textures. They're not going to look as good. It's not going to be as many players. But you know what? Could we play it at home? Yes. Was that all that mattered? Yes. All right, well, that's game over, y'all. I want to say how much I appreciate you guys today. Thank you so much for all the support. Since I've done quite a bit longer of a stream, I don't know if I will be back on till like 11 o'clock or so. We'll see. I'm gonna try to be back around 10. So we'll see. We shall see. So, man, thank you again so much for joining, everyone. I really, really super appreciate it. I hope you guys all have an awesome evening. Good game. Thanks, ADD. You're welcome, man. It was super fun. Thank you so much. So, definitely we'll talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for all the support on the book. Let's see. Live stars, 2,000 stars from Debbie. 1,618 stars from Mangelo, Rico with 550, Chris Knapp with 500, Joseph Pruitt with 396, Patrick Keller with 235, Alvin with 200, Justin with 100, Ivana with 50, Kyle Haley with 1. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's see here. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and end. Have a good one, everybody. Definitely talk to you soon. Enjoy the Glenn's Mom song on your way out. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Yeah, the SNES one's trash, right? Yep, it sure is. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks so much for everything. Thank you, Mangelo. Thank you, everyone. Take care, Joseph Pruitt.
Breaking all the rules. Hey! Glenn's mom has got it going on, 'cause we're always regging on. Glenn's mom, even though we don't